Hey there, and welcome back to Be Healthier, the channel where we are all about making delicious vegetarian recipes that are not only good for your taste buds, but also great for your body. I am thrilled to have you join me today because we are diving into a recipe that's going to redefine how you think about veggie burgers. Get ready to meet your new favorite, the ultimate smoky sweet potato and quinoa burgers. And I can imagine how busy you are, so let's dive right in. Let's start by cooking sweet potato and quinoa. To cook quinoa, add half a cup of rinsed quinoa to a pot together with 1 cup of water. Bring it to a boil, and then when the water is boiling, reduce the heat to low and let it simmer, covered for approximately 10 minutes. Once the liquid has vanished, turn off the heat and give it a breather for 5 minutes. Fluff it up with fork to let these grains breathe. Quinoa will add fiber and protein to our delicious burgers. Sweet potato. Begin by bringing a pot of water to a simmer over medium-high heat. Don't forget to season that water with a generous pinch of salt. When it's bubbling away, introduce your 1 cubed sweet potato and cook them until they're tender, which should take about 7 to 8 minutes. Once they're done, drain them in colander, say goodbye to the excess liquid, and set them aside. They will add a touch of sweetness and creaminess to every bite. And who could forget the start of the show? 1.5 cups of black beans. These little nuggets of goodness will not only add a hearty texture, but also contribute to the plant-powered protein that this burger brings to the table. Now, the epic mashup. Take your drained sweet potatoes, quinoa, and black beans, and let your fork do the talking. Mash and mix until it's well combined and you achieve a harmonic texture. Now, let's add some flavors. Heat up a tablespoon of oil in a pan and toss in 1 small or half of the large diced onion. Watch as it sizzles and caramelizes, infusing your kitchen with the most amazing aroma. But we are not stopping there. Add 2 cloves of minced garlic for that savory kick that will take your burgers to the next level. Now to the mashed sweet potato, quinoa, and black bean mixture, add onion and garlic along with a 1/4 cup of rolled oats, or more if your batter seems too wet. Now let's introduce the rest of the flavor squad. A delightful tablespoon of maple syrup for that touch of sweetness, followed by 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of coriander, and just enough 1 teaspoon of chili powder to kick things up a notch. Finish the symphony of flavors with 2 teaspoons of oregano for that herby goodness. Let's give these burgers their spotlight moment. Grab 1/3 or half measuring cup, depending on your burger size preference, and shape these patties. Line a baking sheet with a silicone mat or parchment paper and gently flatten the patties into about 1.5 inch thickness. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius and let these beauties bake for 20 minutes. Then give them a flip and continue the magic with an additional 10-minute bake. Take these flavor-packed smoky sweet potato quinoa burgers and serve them on a toasted buns. Load on a lettuce, dollop on some vegan mayo, sprinkle some sliced tomatoes or cucumbers, and for the brave souls, drizzle on some hot sauce for that extra zing. And there you have it, an absolutely incredible and nutritious meal that's bursting with flavors and plant-powered goodness. So what are you waiting for? Get into that kitchen and create your very own ultimate smoky sweet potato quinoa